Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is P-Dog Shot You here, and today I have a new video for you. I said in my last one that I was going to make a video about all of my urban exploration gear, and so I'm doing that today. So, first thing you're going to want, right off the bat, a backpack. Pretty easy stuff to get. You can get a backpack just about anywhere. Mine has hand sanitizer stuck to it, which is something else you're probably going to want. Next thing. Any urban exploration bag needs a pair of gloves, regardless. Whatever you're going to be doing, a pair of gloves. Just get them. They're so cheap to get. Just go get you a good pair of gloves. These are rubber, so even if I do touch something electric, it'll cancel itself out because it's rubber. So I should be good with that. Another thing, you're going to want an extra pair of socks or clothes. You don't know what's going to happen. Next thing you're going to want, this is a very big deal, flashlight. It can be as simple as something small or something like this that's a little bit more powerful. I got this one, it was a little bit more expensive than most are, but this one's really good and it takes pretty much any type of battery. I carry a lot of batteries on me, so I should never run out. Another thing, it can be any type of hat. I just have this one because it's black, but I used to watch Storage Wars a lot, so it's got the yup thing on it. Another thing, if you're a photographer and you like to take pictures or video, you're going to want one of these. Print yourself out one. It's photographer's rights. It says all the rights that you have as a photographer in the United States, or you can get one for the UK or wherever you live. Another thing, you're going to want a card like this if you feel like you need it. This one's just like a Dave & Buster's card. You just take it. If you know how to use it, you should get one of these. You take it, if you're ever stuck somewhere, it works wonders on doors. It works wonders, I'm telling you. Another thing, these right here, I don't condone breaking into any buildings ever. But if you're ever stuck in a building and you cannot get out, that's what this card is for as well. Use yourself some paper clips and bobby pins if you know how to pick a lock to get out. That's the last resort. You never want to break in somewhere, or break in or break out if you don't have to. Another thing, respirator. These are for any building that you think has mold or has anything bad in it. These are the P100 filters. I can leave a link in the description if somebody needs to know where to find one of these. Any pink filter is a P100 filter, and they're very easy to get. This is only about $35 for this entire set, and I spent an extra $20 to make sure I got 2 sets of them. So this is my second set of P100 filters. These things will last you a few months if you use them on the regular. Even if you don't use them on the regular, they're going to last you a very good long time. Another thing I carry, paracord, right here. This is mostly for like, if I need it, if I just need anything to like hold something, or I need to like tie something down, or whatever I need to do. This is what this is for, and I have it with a little clip. Pretty easy to get just about anywhere. Another thing, you want at least a basic first aid kit. At least. Because you never know what's going to happen and you might get hurt or your friends might get hurt. So what I have in mind is just the basic stuff. You can get these at Target for $1. Come on, not get one. The Neosporin was a little bit more expensive. It was like $3. But Neosporin comes in handy so often. Anywhere, just in basic life in general. Like I carry one of these just in my car. But Neosporin is a lifesaver in a lot of situations because it's a disinfectant. And is there anything else that I haven't covered? Oh, the plastic bag. The plastic bag. I recommend bringing a plastic bag just for, let's say, like I was talking about the extra spare pair of clothes. You're going to need something to put those in so you don't damage anything else. Let's say you need it because your camera's about to get wet because it's raining outside. Just cover your camera with it so that way it doesn't get wet. Let's say there's a million situations you'd need a plastic bag just for everyday occurrences. Now, some other things that I do carry, but they're not in my bag at the moment. 2 things. One is tape. I bring tape, not like tape to like tie anything up with or like someone, because that's wrongful imprisonment. That's wrongful imprisonment, and you will go to jail for that for a long time. I use it to mark my not mark my territory, my dog. No, I use it to mark where I've been. I just put like a little X with painter's tapes. That way I can see, oh, I've been here, I know where I am now. Because some places you can get really confused where you are really quickly, and you're going to want something to mark your path. Other thing I bring is pepper spray, and there's a good reason for this, and you're going to want to check your laws in your state on who's allowed to have pepper spray and how much you're allowed to have. Most places will like stop you if you're not allowed to have it. In my state, luckily, it is legal and any citizen can have as much as they want. So I can get an infinite supply of it if I really had the currency to do it. So you're going to want this because A, it's a good defensive weapon. B is on the path of defensive weapons, it's going to save you if a police officer comes and finds you, because trespassing with a weapon is a third-degree felony, and you don't want a felony charge on your record ever, because that will cause a lot of problems in your life. So if you do have a can of pepper spray as opposed to a knife or a gun, which I don't recommend bringing knives to a urban exploration trip, regardless of how much you think you're going to need it, because those can be considered offensive weapons. You can stab someone and attack them with it. A can of pepper spray, or just a little thing of pepper spray, is a defensive weapon. The only way you're going to be able to attack somebody with a defensive, or with this pepper spray as a defense, is whenever the only way you can even use this as offense is if the person is unarmed. If the person is unarmed, that's the only way they're not going to be able to get away from you with pepper spray. As opposed to a knife or a gun, they can't get to you, even, or you can shoot at anybody even if they have a weapon. That's the thing with pepper spray. It's so defensive. I'm rambling about defensive. Oh my gosh. I need to stop using the D word. So yeah, that is pretty much all of my urban exploration gear. Leave anything that you guys use in the comments, or if you guys have any questions about any of the things that I've shown, you can leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as quick as possible. So yeah, thanks guys. Catch you in the next video.